सब्सक्राइब गर्नुस् इन्जिनियरिङ ट्युटोरियल च्यानललाई अनि प्रेस गर्नुस् बेल आइकनलाई अनि पाउनुहोस् नयाँ भिडियोको जानकारी सबभन्दा अगाडि।
Hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you. The Changing the Way of Learning. Today we are going to design a column related to cylinder circular column. In the previous video, I have uploaded so many videos related to RCC subject. In the subject of RCC, I have uploaded almost 5 videos related to column. In this column chapter, there are video available for short column related to biaxial bending moment, and again there is also video available for design of cylinder long column, means long column for rectangular, which are continuously asking in our exam of Pokhara University, Tribhuvan University. Today we are going to design cylinder circular column. First of all, if you have not seen the circular column picture on the real side, I have taken so many pictures related to circular column. So look at the picture and analyze the figure, how the circular column are designed, how the steel bar are placed on this circular column, and how their tie or hooks tie beams are designed for the circular column. You can analyze. Then after analyzing, you can go to the site and you can easily design such circular column on the site. So let's start the today videos. The question discussing today is the most important question for the exam point of view. So the question is showing on the screen. Let's read what the question are. Design a circular column of 40 cm diameter with the following data. RCC column has to carry on axial load of 825 kN, moment at the top 50 kN, moment at the bottom 30 kN, and effective length is 5 meter. Unsupported length of the column is 8 meter. The column bends on double curvature. Use M20 grade concrete and Fe 450. What is the question saying? Question is in the double curvature bending, which means if our structure circular column is such type, double curvature means what? Our structure can bend in double way, this way also, this way also. That is called double curvature. So in the exam there are sometimes single curvature also asking, double curvature also asking. So first we write what the given data is. Let's solution. This is the circular column. So there is only one dimension for circular column, which is the diameter. There is no any depth and breadth for the circular column. So here we are taking only one dimension, which is diameter. First of all, I have told what the data is calculated. There is a cylinders ratio which determine whether the column is short or cylinder column. So we calculate cylinderness ratio lambda is equal to effective length divided by least lateral dimension. Here effective depth is given what? There is a 500,000 divided by least lateral dimension, means there is only one data for the least lateral dimension, which is diameter. So we take 400. This gives 12.5, means greater than 12. So this is the cylinder column. This is the cylinder column. Now IS code has told us that every column should be checked with minimum eccentricity, means every column is designed for the minimum eccentricity. So the formula for the minimum eccentricity is what? And there is only one formula for the circular column, which is Ex is equal to Ey. Ex minimum is equal to Ey minimum, because there is only one dimension. So Ex minimum is equal to Ex EY minimum is equal to length by 500 plus D by 30 or 20 mm. So L, what the L on supported length भनेको 8000 divided by 500 plus 400 divided by 30, which gives 29.83, means greater than 20 mm. So our EX minimum is equal to EY minimum is 29.83 mm. So, and this eccentricity should be lie within 5% of the diameter. So 5% of diameter means 0.05 D, which is 0.05400 is equal to 20 mm. So this value is greater than such 20 mm means 5% of D. So it is part biaxial or unaxial bending moment acting on the circular beam. So this is the this force or this moment can be act as like biaxial or uniaxial or biaxial. Now we calculate the eccentricity. Eccentricity means what the distance our axial force is acting. Now we are going to calculate the bending moment for the minimum eccentricity. So let's bending moment for minimum eccentricity. MEX is equal to MEY is equal to axial force multiplication by multiplication E minimum or Y minimum is which gives, first of all, our axial load is working load, means service load. So we have to calculate in the limit state method, means the load is calculated by safety factor, means 1.5. So we have direct multiplied the value 1.5 into 825 into our eccentricity is 290 divided by 1000. So our bending moment is 36.296 kilonewton meter. Here we have calculated the moment for the minimum eccentricity. Now for the cylinder column, the IS code has told us that the additional moment is required for designing the cylinder circular column. So now we are going to calculate the additional moment required for the cylinder circular column. So now take additional moment for cylinder circular column. The IS code has told us what MAX is equal to MAY is equal to PU divided by 2000 multiply D LE divided by D whole square. So this gives PU 1.5 into 825 divided by 2000 and 0.4 and 5000 divided by what 400 whole square, which gives the 38.63 kilonewton meter. So we have also calculated the bending moment for the additional. Now there are two types of moment that we have calculated: minimum eccentricity bending moment, additional moment bending moment. Now since we write here, since the question said us that types of cylinder circular column is the double curvature, so we have the formula for the double curvature. Let's write. Since we are going to calculate the initial moment. What the initial moment? Initial moment is generated by the external force. External force means that in the question the moment is given, but at the top level, at the bottom level. So from that moment we are going to calculate the initial moment. So what is the formula for the initial moment? Let's write. M is equal to 0.6 m2 minus 0.4 m1 or 0.4 m2. This is the moment for top, this is the moment for bottom, and there are two types of value, here 1 and here 1, and with a drop which value, which is more, whichever is more. So 0.6, what is the moment for top level? m2 is here, we have it is given on the question 50 km and 0.4. And what is the moment for the bottom level? m1, it is also given in the question 0.30 or 0.4. What is the given for m2? 50, means it is the top level moment. So after calculating this value, we can get here 80 km meter or 20 km meter. Which is the greater? 20 is the greater. So let's adopt m moment for initial moment for 20 kN meter. So we have calculated three types of moment, which are initial moment and additional moment and moment for the minimum eccentricity. So there is the comparison occurs between the what initial moment and minimum eccentricity moment. So here we have calculated for the minimum eccentricity moment is minimum eccentricity. What is the value for minimum eccentricity moment? There is a 36.296 kN meter. So between comparison this moment, we have taken the more value moment. So what is the maximum moment? Maximum moment is the minimum eccentricity moment. So initial moment is taken for 36.296 kN. So it is the हाम्रो final initial moment. I hope you are understanding. Now I have told in the previous video that the additional moment is going to be reduced by a factor k. IS code has told us this additional moment is reduced by the factor k, which is the value of, which is the expression for the k is puz minus pu divided by puz minus pb. So let's calculate the such type of value. Here there are two types of moment that we have to calculate, which are combined moment or design moment. Design moment is equal to reduced additional moment plus finalize initial moment. Here we are going to calculate the reduced additional moment, and we have calculated the finalized initial moment between comparing between the bending moment calculated from the minimum eccentricity and initial moment. So our finalized initial moment is what? 36.296. Now we are going to calculate reduced additional moment. So reduced additional moment can be calculated by the multiplying the factor k. So we are going to calculate puz. So what is the formula for puz? For before calculating the puz, we have to assume the percentage of the steel required for the our circular column. So let's assume percentage of steel. Nearly IS code has told us, or generally in the site, the percentage of steel is taken 2.1 to 2.5. So I have taken the percentage of steel, assume 2%. So after assuming the percentage of steel, there is a such type of expression we have to calculate it before calculating the value of k. So let's P by FCK is equal to 2 by 20. Our characteristic strength of the concrete is 20, which is given in the question, which gives 0.1, and let's assume the effective cover of the column D dash is equal to 40 mm. Here the effective cover of the column is should be and taken at least minimum which 40 mm. You can take whether 50 mm, it depends on you. So d dash is 40 mm, and this gives the expression d dash by d is equal to 40 divided by 400, which gives 0.1. Why we are going to calculate this value? Because we are going to calculate the factor k, and also we are going to calculate the moment resistance of that our structure. Means we are going to calculate mu x1 and mu y1. With this expression means the moment capacity of the our cylinder column for resisting the moment. So now we are going to calculate this value, and after calculating this value, there is also one expression which determine whether the our percentage of the steel is sufficient or not. So let's say what is the expression for PUJ. Here IS code has given us PUJ. The expression for the PUZ is at 0.45 FCK AC plus 0.75 FY ASC. I am showing the picture of that formula. Look at the picture and you can analyze. 0.45, what is the value of FCK? 20. What is the value of AC? Means area of the concrete. Area of concrete means if this is the column, then there is also a steel available. So area of concrete is what? The area of concrete is the total area minus area of the steel bar. So here our what is the area of concrete? If I have taken 2% steel, so what is the area of concrete? The 100 minus 2%, so 98% is the area of what? Concrete of the total gross area. So 90% divided by 100 of what? Of pi by 4 into 400. I hope you are understanding. So 0.75 into 415 multiply. What is the area of steel? 2%. So 2% divided by 100 into pi by 4 into 400. After calculating this value, we can there is a calculation value what? 1089.61 kilonewton. So we have calculated PUZ. Now we are going to here the value of PU is given also, already given PU, which is the value of 828 kilonewton. Now we are going to calculate the PB value. PB value depends upon the PB value. There is a table which in the given IS code table what? Table 60. You can calculate the value of PB for the circular. What is the expression for the PB? After you can see the picture or IS code, you can see what is the expression for the PB. The expression for the PB is K1 plus K2 divided by FCK D. Here divided by FCK D square. So what is the value of K1 and K2? You can see the IS code of on the table 30. The ratio for the ratio of D dash by D is what? 0.1 and FE 415. The value of K1 is 0.16 and K2 is 0.323. I hope you have found such value. Now we are going to put this value here. Our calculation is 0.16 plus 0.323 multiplication 0.1. This gives the value 0.192 and which gives 20. Now we are going to calculate. We are going to multiply this value here 20 into 400 square, which gives PB is equal to 614.4 kilonewton. So our all the value for the expression K is calculated. So now we are going to put this value on the expression, so we can find the value of K. Let's see what is the value of K. The value of K is 890 minus 1.5 25. Why we are going to multiply 1.5? This is the design for limit state meter. So 1.5 is the safety factor. Now what is the P value? PZ 80 90 minus 614.4. So after calculating this value, our calculation value is 0.151 less than equal to 1. So our total design moment is what? Our total design moment, what I have told their design moment is reduced additional moment plus what? Finalize in initial moment. We have calculated the initial moment is what? 36.28. And what is the reduced additional moment? I am going to write here. Look at mdx is equal to mux plus kmax or may. What is the value of mux? This is our finalized initial moment, 36.28 plus what is the value of k? That we have calculated 0.511 multiply 38.67, which gives the 56.017 kilonewton. 56.017 kilonewton meter means what? This is the total amount of moment is acting on our circular column. So our moment of the resistance is what? We have calculated. We have to calculate. Let's see. We have calculated also the value pu by fck ds square is equal to 0.387 and p by fck is equal to 0.1. So from the chart of circular section for the equally distributed FE 415, FE 415 and D dash by D dash ratio 0.1, you can find the value for PU by FCK DQ, MU x1 by FCK DQ is equal to, you can find 0.067. And from where I have taken this value, look at the picture, you can analyze chart number which I have shown. And from this expression we can calculate mux1 is equal to 0.067 multiply 20 into 400 q. This is the value of 85.67 kilonewton meter, which is the MUY1. Why is equal to MUY1? Because circular column there is only one dimension. So this is the value. This is the value for what amount of moment that our section is going to resist for the bending moment at this. So our assumption of steel is sufficient or not, we can determine here. There is a formula for. So we have to also calculate the ratio. Which ratio? PU by PUZ is equal to, what is the PU? 1.5825 divided by 1890.1 is equal to 0.65. Here our PU by PUZ, our the checking of formula for the sufficient of steel is what I have told in previous video, or you can see our formula for which MUX divided by MUX1 should be less than equal to 1. So before calculating this value, we have to calculate the value of alpha. So the value of alpha depends upon the ratio of PU by PUZ. So we have to calculate this value PU by PUZ. So PU by PUZ, the value of PU by PUZ is 0.65. So we have to calculate the value of alpha. So there is a value available for alpha on IS code. What? Alpha for 0, the ratio of PU by PUZ and value of alpha, the ratio of PU by PUZ, if the ratio of PU by PUZ is 0. less than 0.2, then its value is 1. If the ratio of the value of PU by PUZ is 0.8, means greater than 0.8, their value is 2. So our value of ratio PU by PUZ is 0.65. Oh, so it means it is lie between these. So after interpolation we can calculate the value of alpha. So we can calculate the value of alpha like that. This alpha is equal to 1 plus 2.1 divided by 0.8 minus 0.2. So 0.65 minus 0.2 is equal to 1.75. So value of alpha we have calculated. So put this value on this expression. Our assumption is whether correct or not, we can determine here. What is the value of mux? We have calculated mux total design moment. What? 56.02 divided by what is the moment of the distance? 85.76. 85.76 whole to the power 1.75 plus what is the value of mux? This is the same expression for mux muy. So 55.02 divided by 85.76 whole to the power 1.75. So after calculating this value, we find that 0.95. It means it is the less than or equal to 1. So this is the right. This means that we have taken the percent of steel is 2%. It means our assumption for the designing cylinder column ratio or cylinder column circular is correct. Means percentage of the steel is 2% is the sufficient for our design of this circular column. Here we have completed 75% design for the circular column. Now we are going to design what diameter of the tie bar, what spacing of the pitch or what the spacing of the this lateral bar are required. So we are going to calculate. Here we have calculated 2% of steel is sufficient for our structure. So what amount of longitudinal area is required for our this structure, and what the diameter of the main reinforced bar is required. So now we are going to calculate. Here total area of steel is what? 2% of pi by 4 400 square. So here we are calculating this value. We can find the area of steel. Area of steel is 5251.3.27. So there is a big amount of area. So in the market, if you go on the site, there is a diameter of bar is lie between 6 to 25 diameter. So now here we are going to adopt diameter of 25 mm. Let's adopt diameter of main bar is 25 mm. So we have adopted 25 mm, but we should find what the number of diameter is required for this area of steel. So we can calculate this value of n, means n is the number of steel bar. So what is the value of n? Here we can calculate n. Pi by 4 25 square is equal to 25,327. So value of n is, after calculating this value, the value of n is 5.12. Means we can't take the fractional value for the steel bar, number of the steel bar. So we have to take 6 number of steel bar of diameter 25 mm. To this step we have calculated what amount of steel bar is required, what amount of the percentage of steel is required, and what the diameter of main reinforced bar is required, that is 25 mm, and what the number of steel bar of 25 mm is required, that we are also calculated. Now for designing the transverse reinforced bar, means lateral bar, here we have the value for the transverse reinforced bar. I guess code has told us that the diameter of transverse reinforced bar is greater of flowing. Here in first case 5 by 4 or 6 mm. Here 5 means diameter of the main reinforcement. So 25 by 4, this gives 25 mm, and diameter of the 5 means what? Diameter means lateral ties. this is the calculation for the lateral ties. Lateral ties means what? If our circular column is in such type, so if this is the main bar, so this main bar can be bind by lateral ties here, like this. You can see in the figure, this bar is the lateral ties, which can be used for binding this main reinforced bar, and these are the main reinforced bar, which is the diameter of 25 mm that we have to calculated. So diameter of the lateral ties is greater of the following, so 6.25 and 6 mm. So if you go on the market, there is no available for the value diameter of the lateral tie is 6 mm. So we have to adopt the diameter of the diameter of the lateral tie is 8 mm. Generally, if you go on the site, there is a bar available for the lateral ties diameter of 8 mm. So we have also calculated the diameter of the lateral ties. Now we are going to calculate what the pitch is going to be required. What is the pitch? Here, the distance between one lateral tie to another lateral tie is called pitch. So what should be distance for this structure? So here we are going to calculate the pitch. IS code also told us that the pitch lies the pitch of lateral ties is a smaller of flowing. The pitch means distance between one tie to another is should be a smaller of this flowing, which I am going to write here. Pitch should be less than 6 multiplication 5, and which gives the value of 6 into 25 400 mm. And second case, pitch should be less than 300 mm. And also 3 number case, pitch means least lateral dimension. Least lateral dimension means the diameter of the circular column means 400 mm. Here a smaller value is 300 mm. So our adopted pitch is what? 300 mm. So here we have calculated all the stuff required for the design of cylinder circular column. Here 25 mm diameter is main reinforcement. There is a 6 number of the main reinforced bar is required, and what amount of percentage is still 2%, that we have satisfied the condition. Here also diameter of diameter of the lateral tie is 8 mm, that we have adopted after analyzing this expression. And also what should be distance for required one lateral tie to another, that is a 300 mm. That all the steps we have calculated for designing the cylinder circular column. Now what should be look after we see this structure from the top view and front view? Let's sketch the details. Here this is the circular column, correct? This is the circular column. There is 6 bar available. And minimum bars required for the circular column is what? At least 6 number of bar we should keep in for the designing the circular column. So there is also available for 6 number of circular bar. So 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6. Here we have kept this circular column in this way. Now this main reinforced bar is going to be bound by what? Lateral ties, which is a diameter of 8 mm. These are our circular column. This is the top view. Now if we are going to see this section from the front view, our structure like this. Here our structure should be like there. Here this is the structure for what? Here 1 2 3 1, 2, 3, and this is the our last. Here, this is the our outermost layer. This is the our outermost layer, and their effective cover is 40 mm that we have calculated, and these are the main reinforcement. This is the in the column of 6 row 6. The column of the main reinforced bar is the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here this value is there. These main reinforced bar is going to be bound by lateral ties like that. If we have seen this section from the side of view, and this the lateral distance between one lateral tie to another lateral tie is what? 300 mm, and the diameter of the lateral tie is what? 8 mm, and diameter of the main reinforced bar is what? Main reinforced bar is 25 mm diameter. So these are the our sketch. So in this way we have designed the cylinder circular column, and this question is continuously asked on Pokhara University, Tribhuvan University. So this is the most important question, and in this video we have all the completed all the design for the circular column. Now in coming video I am going to explain for the footing. What types of footing we have to study, and what is the footing if we go on the site, what kinds of footing is available on our site. All things we are going to study on the coming video. So thank you for watching.